When one thinks of the late 80s and early 90s influx of male R&B singing groups that would go on to produce timeless hits that everyone knows the words to, names like Shai, Silk, and Jodeci automatically come to mind, right? But what about Portrait? The R&B vocal quartet consisting of members Michael Angelo Saulsberry, Irving Washington III, Kirkland and Phillip Johnson may not be talked about as much as the aforementioned artists, but they definitely made their mark in the genre as well. Initially, a couple of the guys started out as a production team, producing and writing for other artists in the late 80s. They then made their vocal debut in 1992 with their self-titled album under Capitol Records. Their debut single, Here We Go Again, which sampled Michael Jackson's off-the-wall track, I Can't Help It, reached number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 on the R&B chart. Their second single, Honey Dip, would also become a top 20 R&B hit. Portrait rode the wave of their success all the way to the small and big screens, appearing on a number of movie soundtracks between 93 and 94, including Addams Family Values and Blank Man, as well as being featured on the Black Men United song, You Will Know for Jason's Lyric. They were also featured on a memorable episode of the hit ABC sitcom Family Matters during the 4th season, performing at the high school prom. 3 years later, their second album, All That Matters, dropped. It had a few minor hits with I Can Call You and How Deep Is Your Love, a cover of the Bee Gees' #1 song. The group also provided backing vocals on the Quincy Jones single Slow Jams, which featured Babyface and Tamia on lead vocals from his 1995 project, Q's Juke Joint. A third album was released the very next year, but only in Japan, and probably as a result, didn't make any waves on the charts. After that, the group wasn't heard from again for nearly a decade. Portrait finally resurfaced in 2005 with a new lineup. Eric and Irving left, and PJ DeMarcs and Ruben R.C. Mong, former lead singer of R&B band Po Broken Lonely, were added. They also dropped a new album titled Share My Love. Once again, it got pretty much the same reception as their third album, no doubt influenced by its exclusive release in Asia. Another long hiatus followed until 2018, when the now trio, after PJ's departure, released a brand new single called In the Moment, in anticipation of their forthcoming project. Former members Eric and Irving were asked on several occasions if they wanted to join in, bringing the group back, but both declined because of prior commitments. In a 2018 interview with SoulInterviews.com, Michael and Phillip told an endearing story about having ran into Quincy Jones the year prior. Before they could get a word in, he immediately hugged them, apologized, and reassured them that the downfall of the group was really just a classic case of them being ahead of their time. They were also very candid about the true motivation behind their comeback. For them, it wasn't about money. It was about wanting to be heard and doing it for the love of the art. Their latest project, Afro Trees, ultimately got off the ground in early 2020. Around the same time, all 4 original members made an appearance on DJ Jaybird's, the group's official DJ's YouTube channel, for an in-depth interview. The discussion was full of walks down memory lane, laughs, and love for one another. They reiterated that they never had any bad blood between them, and they only separated when they did to focus on their families and personal lives. They likewise shared their collective desire to come together as the original 4 to produce more projects whenever their schedules would allow. Later that year, the original foursome surprised everyone by making an appearance on DJ Cassidy's Pass the Mic Volume 3. They graced their fans with a dose of harmonic nostalgia, performing their hit, Here We Go Again. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you won't miss any future videos. See you next time!